Hey, you guys, it's Megan from Create Your Future. I'm a coach here. If you're interested in me helping you create what you want in your reality, definitely check out my description link below, as well as some self-paced courses. So today, you guys, I want to talk about awareness, okay, and affirmations and living in the end. A couple different things here because they're all tied in together. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about if you're manifesting your specific person or anything, what end are you living in? What are you saying about that? Okay, so you really, really want to realize that whatever your dominant thought is and belief is what's going to be manifested out in your reality. So take a second right now and look what's in your reality. If it's something that you don't like, if there's something showing up, your SP is ghosting you or your specific person is disrespecting you, know that that is a product from yesterday's thoughts and previous thoughts and beliefs about yourself and your specific person. Now, that being said, that can be changed. Okay. And that is starting becoming aware of what you want to create. So let's say that you are being disrespected by your specific person. You feel like you're being disrespected in whatever manner. Okay. So the first step is identifying that. All right. I feel disrespected. And then is to set the intentions and affirmations to change that. I intend for everybody in my reality to respect me, especially my specific person. Now, affirmations do work because as you say that, continuously say that, that goes to your specific person into their head, and then they're going to start behaving in a different way. But if you continuously go down and say they're totally disrespectful, they never respect me, people in my reality don't respect me, my significant other never respects me, that's going to create that reality. So this is where awareness comes in as well. What are you saying to yourself all day long? Are you committed to the end that you want to live in? Are you committed to the end of your specific person, treating you with respect if that's what you want? Or maybe you want that commitment. What are you saying with your affirmations? Are you staying with that affirmation? My specific person always treats me with respect. They're always loving. They always anticipate my needs. They're always understanding. They're always validating me. Whatever you want to say, sticking with that. But you can't just say that one time if you're going to go in another direction, which is what I want to talk about, which I see a lot of people doing. All right. So they say that affirmation and they're feeling it real and they're seeing or scripting or whatever. Maybe they're not, but they're still saying their affirmations. But yet they are doing things the opposite. Okay. What do I mean by that? They are talking all day and living in a different end. Okay. So they're talking to their family, they're talking to their friends, and they're complaining about their significant other. So maybe they made that, affirmation in the morning saying, oh, my specific person is so respectful of me. They always value me. But then the rest of the day, they are, talking to their mother, they're talking to their brother, they're talking to their best friend, they're talking to their boss, and they're continuously to keep that story alive. Okay, by telling that story over and over again, that is keeping it alive. Okay, and that is affirming that story again. All right, so if that is happening in your reality, you want to stop doing that. If you're one of those people that's doing it, stop affirming that. Maybe you could tell the story, but then start saying, this person's changing, or I intend for this person to be so loving and respectful. Because if you continuously, say that one affirmation and then tell a different story all day long, you're not really staying true to that story of creating your specific person be someone who wants this commitment with you and wants to respect you. Another way is also dwelling in the place of, you maybe say your affirmations, but soon as your specific person does something that you dislike, and shows up right away with, let's say, I don't want a commitment, or they're telling you the exact opposite of, they're showing you some sort of disrespect, and then reacting and saying, okay, this isn't changing. Okay, first thing you have to realize that was yesterday's thoughts. As I said, it's past manifestation. So again, you're going to acknowledge it, but you're going to push through it, and you're going to start, saying your affirmations and double down on those and saying, no, I intend my person always treats me with respect. And if you can't do that, at the moment, do it afterwards. All right. It's very, very important. Other areas I see people is, they might say their affirmations, but their mind wanders to old conversations they had. Okay. Or old scenarios, or anxiety of new things coming up. Okay. And that's where you have to stop those inner conversations with yourself. That's where you have to stop with those inner speech. That's what a mental diet is about. It's about being aware of what you're thinking. Okay. And is it aligned with what you want to create in your reality? Are you living in the end? of that end that you want to create, that my person's respectful, my person wants to commit with me, my person always cherishes me. Okay, are you committed to that end? Are you disciplining your mind and watching your thoughts around that area? Or are you dominantly residing in a place of my specific person is not respectful of me? My specific person is not, doesn't want a commitment. No one ever wants a commitment. Okay, if that's it, it's, you have to really, really, really be aware of what you're thinking and come up with some routines and grounding yourself and, having this discipline. And just like anything, like this is a skill that takes practice, and it takes a discipline to start changing those limiting beliefs. And you are going to have your mind, your logical mind scream, no, 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 that's not true. Even if it feels like a lie, you're going to want to power through that because you're writing your script anyway for your life. So you may as well choose the end that you want to create in your reality. And why would you not want to create something loving? Okay. You want to create something loving for yourself and lovely for yourself. And so you need to start seeing yourself as someone that's worthy of that as well. And if you're saying I'm disrespectful, I'm disrespected, something you can also say, if that showed up your reality, that would tell me that maybe you have a limiting belief about yourself that you don't deserve respect, that you don't feel worthy of it. So, noticing that self-concept as well and making some affirmations, I'm worthy of respect. And really think about that. I'm worthy of respect. I'm worthy of people showing up on time. I'm worthy of a commitment. Everybody in my reality wants to commit to me. Everybody is always showing up to me the way I want them to show up. People always shower me with love. I'm always the prize. People always respect me and respect my boundaries. Okay. So if those are your affirmations, you have to say that, but then you also have to make that same thing for the other person. So if you're saying that, like, let me give you an example. I'll give you an example. So I had a client who had a pretty good concept with herself. Things were pretty good in her life, except she had one area with a specific person that was treating her for years and years. They just couldn't, they were fighting back and forth and couldn't get along. And, she had tried multiple things. And she realized, everybody else is communicating, but her story about the specific person was continuously saying, yeah, but, and she'd go back into the whole history of all the awful things that they had endured together, all the awful things he had done, all the awful things, what he had done to her, and it made her feel, and all this stuff. But she was intending that they were going to have this, great communication and be able to have a relationship where they were able to communicate without fighting. Okay, that was the intention. And she was saying the intentions, but at the same time, she was still dominantly telling the same story to everybody else. Oh, but this specific person is this way. This person hurt me. This person did that way. This person I don't think is ever going to change. Okay, so she had to stop saying that. Okay, she had to stop that in her mind when she started going down that habitual way of thinking of that person and started changing in that person, seeing that person in more loving light, and seeing that person with the ability to be able to change. Okay, so again, this is about what end are you living in? Are you committed to the end that you want to create? Are you watching your thoughts with your mental diet? Are you catching your most dominant thoughts, your limiting beliefs, and overriding that with your new story that you want to create for yourself? Because you can have everything you want in your reality, and you're manifesting no matter what. Okay, it doesn't stop. All right, what you're doing is changing your mindset on this. Okay, you change your mindset to start choosing a different mindset to create what you want in your reality. You're going to stop choosing those thoughts that are, not aligned, but those negative, those unfavorable thoughts. And you're going to replace those with intentions and affirmations. And you're going to change your story and your concept of yourself and your specific person and reality to be outpictured, because everything you see right now is outpictured from what's going on in here. Nothing's happening to you. You're creating it all. Okay, so you want to just start noticing what you're saying all day long about the situation that you want to change, and make sure your thoughts are dominantly aligned with what you want to create. Okay, and you will see some really big shifts and changes once you do that, because affirmations work. And as I said already, they go out, you continuously say that, and however the person is, they're going to think it's their idea. So in the specific example that I was using earlier, actually they did start getting along. for 3 weeks now. It's been 7 years of fighting nonstop. And for 3 weeks, their communication has been amazing. And it's because this person was able, the client was able to stick on this mental diet for this specific person that she had. All right, stick on that. Start saying her affirmations. And if anything else showed up in her reality, shooting that down with her affirmations, and also seeing this person as someone who was able to change. All right, so again, my questions for you, which I start out in the middle of the video or the beginning of the video, and I'm going to say it again, is what end are you living in? Are you aware of what you're thinking, your dominant thoughts? Are they aligned with what you want to create? Are you telling your negative story all day in your mind? Are you telling your negative story to your family members? Are you describing your specific person as someone who's so disrespectful and non-committal and a player? If you are doing that dominantly, you want to stop. Okay, be aware of it. Don't beat yourself up for it. Be aware of what you're saying and thinking, and gently remind yourself, oh crap, I'm creating this. I'm creating this. Are my thoughts aligned with what my end that I want to create? And if they're not, change them. Okay, this is a skill, this is a practice, it's a discipline. And the only reason why it's that way is because we're manifesting all the time, and we're just taking what we already are negatively, we're manifesting usually that negative part of things that we're manifesting. That's the part where it feels kind of like a difficult process because we're not used to that mindset change. All right, so that's the part, but we're always manifesting. It never ever stops. So you may as well start using your mind and the mindset and changing it and shifting it to start creating what you want in your reality. Okay, because you are really, really worth it. You know, I think everybody should comment down there and below is I'm worth creating what I want in my reality. I'm worth having everything that I want in my reality. I'm worth, you know what, how about this? I'm worth my dreams, because you are. You're worth whatever you want. You guys really are. You can have anything you want, and you are able to do it, okay? It's just kind of changing those limiting beliefs we have, all right, and watching what we're saying, these inner conversations, and that's done through the mental diet, all right? So anyway, you guys, I intended that helped a lot of you guys, and I intend for all of you guys to get what you want in your reality, because you definitely deserve it. Thanks so much for tuning in to the video. Again, I'm available for coaching as well as some self-paced courses. And I appreciate all you guys, and lots of love. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.